So most of the working professionals think getting into MAANG level company, right, is going to be very, very hard. So most of them start preparations. So they keep on continuing, and after giving 2 to 3 interviews, either they will quit or they will keep on thinking that I'm not ready to be MAANG ready. But that is not true. I have seen a lot of working professionals who just dedicated 90 minutes a day even with their full-time job, and they are getting into MAANG level companies easily. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the exact blueprint that a lot of working professionals or my students are following in order to crack the MAANG level companies. So in this video, we'll be focusing on how to study, what to study, and the very important thing is that how not to be burnout or not left this particular preparation in the midway. So after training thousands of software engineers, what I have realized, it is not about that you don't have enough time. So it is all about you don't have a proper plan in place, you don't have a calendar schedule, and you just prepare. Whenever there is an interview, 1 month before, you will keep on practicing lead code or system design, whatever. Keep on practicing for the next 1 month very rigorously, day and day night, and you will forget about it if you are not going to crack it. So let me tell you about myself. So I'm Vijay Bhatta. So overall 14 years of experience. So I started my career after the research work at IIT Delhi. So far, I'm working as in a product-based company as a tech lead, and I have worked in multiple countries. And during this period, I have already trained more than thousands of students or working professionals in order to crack them big tier 1 product-based companies. So in this video, we'll be focusing on 4 particular points which will help you to crack the MAANG layer company, right? So that's what we are going to focus. First one, we'll start with the time management. Most people think this is very basic time management. Obviously, I need to give some time in order to make my preparation. But the very important thing that they don't do it right way. So they think that okay, whenever I get some time, then I'll just prepare, right? So that's what they think. But believe me, that is not going to work. So you need to identify a time which you will decide that like a meeting time. For example, if you have a meeting in your job, right? So you cannot skip. If it is at 9 a.m. sharp, then you join at 9 a.m., right? If it is 10 a.m., 10 a.m., right? So that's how you need to also define your preparation time. You need to block your calendar at that particular time, no screen time that particular time. That's what you need to follow. So how can you identify this, right? So most of the working professionals, so they will have times in the morning, or they spend the time during the traveling to the office, or else if they have the late night little bit, they will find the time. So according to you, first of all, you need to identify how much time, right? So most likely 1 hour, 1.5 hour per day is going to be enough. So first of all, you need to identify which time or the slots is going to better fit for you. Is it the morning? Is it night? Right? So that is what first of all you need to identify. Okay, let's break it down. First of all, let's assume, right? So you are an early morning person, right? So and you are okay with the 6:30 to 7:30, right? So that's or else 6 to 7 or 7 to 8, right? So whatever comfortable for you. Just make sure that is a 1 hour deep lead code problem solving, right? So this is the weekend plan we are discussing. This is the step number 1. Okay, let's say you will work from 6:30 to 7:30. So that 1 hour is going to be very much focused. No phone screen or nobody in that particular room is going to be disturbing you. That's what you need to remember. Step number 1. And so whenever you are solving that problem, so in the 6:30 to 7:30, so you will just solve one problem or maximum 2 problems if you have 1.5 hour time, right? So make sure that you are solving 1 or 2 hours, right? Next time is your commute time, because I have seen when people are living in metro cities, right? So then most of the time, so they spend actually 2 to 2 hours, approximately 1 hour going to the office, 1 hour returning, right? That 2 hours you can actually fruitfully utilizing for your preparation. In that time, you don't need to solve any new problem. What you need to do exactly, you just need to revise in your mind, right? So whatever the problems you have solved in the morning or maybe next day, right? So last 2 to 3 days, let's say you solved around maybe 5-6 problems, right? So on the DSA, or you learned a new pattern. You just need to revise in your mind, and you can take a note in the morning time. You can just look into that notes and think about it, think about how the algorithm was working, what was the pattern. It is kind of like revision time for you. And you can read also. You can watch if some videos you want to watch for the same problem, right? And you can listen also, right? Something with respect to the whatever you have done in the morning or yesterday, right? So this is a revision time. Just make sure that you are spending that time at least 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour, right? So just to revise the concepts of last couple of days every day. Start building that particular habit. Okay, now coming to the weekend part. So weekend, you need to make sure that you are giving 3 to 4 hours daily, right? I mean, daily means Saturday, Sunday will have off, right? So let's talk about the Saturday. How should your Saturday will look like, right? So most likely, so you will be 3 to 4 hours. Again, that is going to be a deep work you need to do, right? So that is what you need to do. So what you need to do, you need to focus on 3 things, right? So you can divide according to your capability, your senior level, right? So because if you are very junior, like 1 year experience, you may not need the system design so much, but if you are a very experienced person, you may need system design in very well. So accordingly, 3-4 hours you need to manage between 3 things. One is definitely is going to be the solving 3 to 4 lead code questions, right? So that will take maybe 1.5 or 2 hours, right? And second thing, you are definitely going to be focused on system design for a couple of maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour. And then you need to look into the projects, right? So whatever the projects you have built, whether that is in the right track, you have given some of the good, you have added any new features, or you can revise, you can think about implementing something. So 30 minutes you can dedicate to the projects and the resume building, right? So that's how you need to divide your Saturday. Also make sure that you are taking the mock interview also, right? So if you have a mentor, you try to find a mentor. If you, in case you can find out who can guide you through this particular journey, that is the best option. If you are not able to find out, you just want to do it yourself, so you can ask your friends to take a mock interview, or else there are some online websites also you can go where and do it. But you need to make sure that you are also started giving some of the mock interview during this particular time. Let's talk about Sunday, right? So I know everybody needs a break. So Sunday we are not going to very much push ourselves. We'll try to revise whatever problems we have solved over the whole week. That is what we'll do the revision. If you want, you can take one problem or two problems, additional problems as that particular Sunday, or else make sure that you are giving rest to your body, because whole week till Saturday you are keep on working. You are also working towards your goal, which is achieving your dream job, right? So that's what you are working on. So make sure that you are giving some time to you in the Sunday, right? So let's understand, by week 1, let me tell you just week 1, you will actually have maybe like 10 to 15 problems solved, revised, understood a couple of patterns, right? In just in 1 week. Think about if you are continuing till 90 days, so you will have approximately 400 hours you have spent on that particular this particular rules, right? If you are following this, definitely it is going to impact your preparation, right? Let me just recap what we have discussed, right? So first thing first, right? So in the morning time, let's say 6:30 to 7:30, we are doing deep work, no phone screening, nothing, no phone watching and all. We are just doing solving the problem. During the commute, since there will be some crowds and all, so there is no new problem also we are solving during that particular time. We are just doing the revision, right? So then on the Saturday, we are doing very deep work for 3 to 4 hours, right? And on Sunday, we are just doing some revision, relaxing, that's all. So now we are coming to this point number 2, which is the 90 days roadmap. So in the previous point on the time management, we know when to study. Now here we will be talking about what exactly you need to study and how exactly you need to study for next 90 days, so that you will be very focused towards your goal and you can achieve your dream job or dream salary, whatever you are looking for. So what I have seen most of the people they will start with most difficult topic, right? Or they will just add random problems and they will keep on solving and without any direction, no patterns, no understanding, no thinking that okay, what is the structure planning and all. Without doing that, so they will keep on solving, and when they go to the interview, they see a new problem which is not actually looking like okay, you have already solved 300 problems, but still you are not able to solve in the interview because there is no guidance or there is no proper roadmap is there, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to create a 90 days roadmap, so which exactly I give to my students also, right? So step by step, 3-step process we will follow that I am going to give you as part of this. Okay, let's talk about the week number 1 to 2, right? Or when this step is known as the foundation step, where you will make sure that your foundation is right. In this particular days, or which will be like week 1 and week 2, right? So week 1 to week 2, 2 weeks you will spend on this foundation, right? So what you will do in this particular foundation journey? So what is the goal? Goal is to solve the easy problems, right? And understand one concept per day, right? So this is very important. We don't want to take more concepts. Like for example, you are taking RA. Let's take RA, solve a couple of problems. You are taking string, let's take string and solve a couple of problems. A couple of easy problems. Okay, as part of this foundation, the objective is to solve the easy problem confidently, right? So that is what the objective is. It is not about going hard on any particular topic. The goal of this particular foundation journey is to be good at in the easy problems, right? And be good in the some of the concept. Right? For example, you can take some of the basic concepts like array, string, hash map, right? So recursion, right? All these basic concepts, whichever is there, stack, queue, right? Just try to learn this particular topic. Just solve some of the easy problems and make sure that you are taking one topic at a time. Don't take 2 to 3 topics in per day, right? So don't make yourself hard. Just go on easy. Take one topic, just try to learn it. Next day, try to solve some of the problems on that and solve the easy problem, not any medium, not any hard problem. Make sure that you are doing this. Now we are going to this step 2, right? Or step 2, which I say it as a core DSA or the mock interview also, right? Core DSA plus mock interview, right? So if you look into here, right? So what exactly we'll do here? We'll focus on the core DSA problems, right? So like you can talk about the trees, graphs, backtracking, dynamic programming, all these little bit harder topic we are going to do as part of this week 3 to 6. So as part of this 3 to 6 weeks, so you'll be solving little bit medium problems also, along with the easy problems on this topic like tree graph and all these things. And what exactly you are doing? You are also giving one mock interview maybe every week or every alternative week, right? So that's what you need to start giving now. Also, you are following that principle of revision, right? So that we talk about, right? So in the time management section, right? So you are doing also the revision while you are traveling, right? So that's what that will pile up and you will keep on revising over a period of time while traveling. So now coming to the third stage, which is the week 7 to 10, right? So which is known as the mastering the DSA or the lead code and starting with the system design, right? So what exactly you are doing here? You are understanding all the patterns, right? So you are solving a little bit more medium problems. You are focused now very medium problems. You are solving all the problems from different concepts, right? And you are starting also the system design. So you are just understanding you have the concept of the system design. What is load balancer? What is what is cache and what is Rabbit MQ or MQ, right? Synchronous, asynchronous, all these things, right? So I mean, some of the basic fundamentals of the system design, and started some of the basic problem solving, right? Like URL structurer or whatever, right? So designing Instagram like that, right? So these are the 3-step process. The last step is actually just applying to the companies, right? So here, what exactly you are doing? Here you are, I mean, once you are ready with your resume, just ask for referral, right? So just try to get the referral, because just applying in in LinkedIn or in Naukri.com, right? So that may not push your resume to the next level. If you are not getting an interview call, just ask for the referral, just to reach out to the recruiter by yourself in the LinkedIn. And very importantly, you are doing also the same thing, right? So whatever the pattern we have done for the last 10 weeks, 11 weeks, so then that is what you are repeating. You are mastering the pattern, you are doing the lead code, you are doing the system design program, you are optimizing your resume, you are conducting the mock interview, and you have a list of companies which you want to target, and you are applying to there and asking for the referral. That's all you need to do. Make sure that you are having at least 3 to 4 mock interviews with a senior engineer before going to the actual interview. That way, and you have that feedback with you and you worked upon it, right? So that's the very important point. So let me tell you one thing here. So if you are a software engineer, so who are serious about to crack the product-based company, and if you think you need help, so you can go ahead and book a free one-to-one call with me, where we'll create a specialized roadmap for you only. If you are a software engineer who want to crack the product-based company interview, like MAANG or top-tier product-based company interview, and want to maybe multiply your salary maybe 2x or 3x or 4x, even my students getting 5x also, right? So if you want to do that, right, so just go ahead and book a free one-to-one call with me, where we'll create a personalized roadmap for you. So we talked about like creating your own schedule and creating a 90 days plan for you, right? But creating a plan or just creating a plan is not going to help you. You just need to make sure that you are not collapsing in between 3 months. That's why the third point we are now entering into, which is very important, is the burnout prevention rule. So this particular part, most of the time nobody tells, but I feel this is the most important point for which most of the engineers fail actually in their preparation. Basically, they will go hard for 2 to 3 weeks, then they will just like hit a wall, and then they will stop it, or they will say that, okay, I have some other priority. Right? So that's how generally life will go on. So what is the fix? Fix is not, we are going to work less, right? So that is not the thing, right? The fix is, we are going to implement also rest in your day-to-day plan, right? So that's what the plan is. For example, Sunday we had given you the complete rest, right? In case you feel you need more rest, then you can take 1 day off, right? So in between someday, right? 1 day off, and make sure that you are only taking the rest during that particular day. You are not solving any particular lead code, system design, or DSA, any particular thing. Okay. The second point, what you can do, every 4 weeks, slow down your preparation, right? So means once you prepare for, let's say, 1 month, after 1 month for 1 week, you are not going to study a new problem, right? So what you are going to study, or you are going to give little bit less time, but you are just going to revise the things whatever you have done. You are not just doing any hard problem or thinking, putting more effort into that any particular problem. Let me tell you some signals, right? For example, of the early burnout situation. So for example, if you are solving the same problem again and again, that means you are definitely burning somewhere, right? Or else you are thinking that, okay, it is so hard, it is becoming so hard, I need some rest and all, right? So if you're thinking that there is some stress also, right, is there, right? So don't worry, so if that is going to be calm, right? But make sure that you are taking just a break, and don't go ahead and if you're taking 1 day or maybe 2 days back, right, 2 day break or 3 days even break, don't go ahead and solve all the problems whatever you have solved again, right? So just don't go ahead and solve it. Just follow the process, right? So just start new problem, revise it, just keep on doing whatever we have discussed. So now we are coming to the fourth step, right? So which is the mindset, and believe me, this is the very important step as part of preparation. Because most of the people, they think that okay, so the interview preparation or the cracking into very MAANG level company is going to be very hard. But if you follow the structure that we have discussed so far, the 90 days plan and all, right? So the timeline and all, right? So if you follow this particular process, make sure that you're following this, right? So first of all, you need to train your mind. Make sure that sitting that particular 6:30 to 7:30, right? So that's why first of all, you need to change your mindset, right? So that is going to make sure that you are following these things, right? Because plan is only going to work if you are going to follow it, right? Okay, so get your mindset right. Start your journey today, right? And if you are a software engineer who want to crack MAANG layer company interview, then go ahead and book a free one-to-one call with me. We'll create a personalized roadmap for you. And if you're a software engineer, so who want to see how AI is impacting the software engineer career, so I have created a separate video here. You can take a look on that. Thank you so much.